Hi, my name is Kyle Hancock, and I would love to be a teacher in South Korea. I'm from the United States. Specifically, I live in North Carolina right now with my wife, and neither one of us are really from North Carolina because we've traveled a lot. One of the reasons why I want to be a teacher in South Korea is to help enable us to travel more and to experience more parts of the world. The world is just such a big place, and there's so many things to experience, so many different cultures and so many different people. And we really want to experience as many of those as possible and meet as many of the people all over the world as we can. I love teaching. One of the big reasons why I love teaching is because in my life, the most influential people I've encountered have been my teachers. I remember my senior year in high school, my literature teacher gave me such enthusiasm of literature and of reading. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the reader that I am today, and I wouldn't have experienced so many things that I've experienced now. Another teacher who influenced me in such a great way has been the head of my department at the university I graduated from. He really inspired me to challenge what I understand, challenge the beliefs I hold, challenge the opinions that I keep firm to. And I would love to be able to challenge students in the same way that I've been challenged by my teachers. I would love to challenge them to question things, to challenge them to explore and have adventures, and to challenge them with what they are capable of. In university, I studied intercultural studies, which is cross-cultural communication and anthropology. And I think that better equips me to travel just in understanding how to handle culture change, how to handle different opinions, different backgrounds, as well as communicate cross-culturally, communicate to cultures that have different foundational principles, and do that with children, and do that with varying age groups. I think that is how my degree applies to teaching overseas. Also, I have experience teaching, and I have experience traveling. I've spent many months in China, and I've spent a year in Thailand, and I've done other traveling around the Americas. And because of those things, I don't believe that any cultural differences will be too big for me to handle, will be too different to make me uncomfortable. I've dealt with culture shock, and I've dealt with being far away from home. So I think I will be able to transition very smoothly for that. Challenge is an opportunity. I had one student who really struggled to read. She was about 9 years old, and she was pretty far behind the rest of the class. And our school didn't have a system to help students like that. So I began taking her aside while other students were doing worksheets or doing workbook pages. And I took her aside and I worked on phonics with her. And we worked together on phonics projects, and read. And throughout the year, her phonics and her ability to read just increased so much. It was truly amazing. One day she came up to me with a homework sheet, and she had it, and she said, "Look, I know the answers." And she had written many sentences in English, something that she wasn't capable of before. She was able to respond to these questions and to provide answers in English that she didn't think she could do. It was so rewarding for me as a teacher to see that progress. And I'm passionate about helping students who are behind, helping students who struggle. Because even though they struggle, they're still capable of phenomenal things. And I want to help them accomplish those things.